we have anything showing? It looks black.
I'm not getting this. Why?
This is a high level show. Is it? That's what everybody feels like when they see the shows coming live.
I don't know what's going on.
There's the panic.
Happening.
So who's doing the big, the fat, and the major? Same as last week?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Alright, let's
I
just
want-
go
I
for
wanna
it.
do
I'm
the-
gonna close this.
I want to do the whoops and daisy.
Okay.
So why don't you do the juggernaut, John, you do the fat caboose. and
Are
I'll
we
do the
about
whoops and
ready?
daisy.
Yeah, I'm gonna quit representing for you guys again. Ready? 3, 2.
Welcome,
What?
my thing.
What the heck is happening?
Hold on.
It's a maniac.
Hold
Okay.
on.
Who
Let me get rid
knows
of
what's
this real
happening?
What is going on
Wow.
here?
Nobody knows
Wow.
what's going on.
Wow.
Well, you guys can do the welcome.
All right, welcome
What's going on?
to the Fox Valley Fantasy Football Show.
Welcome to the show.
Season 7, episode
A 3.
tres. Back to Costa Rica, John. Tres.
That's what they would say.
That
Welcome
is
to
correct.
the show. Episode
They
trace
would
is
say-
exactly what they would say.
Bienvenido. Right?
They would?
Would they? Bienvenido?
Why would you say bienvenido?
Welcome?
Yeah,
Right?
that's true. I don't know if that's what they say
Well, maybe not.
on the TV. You know what I
Correct.
mean?
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Boy,
Let's see if
what
this
is that
works.
panic thing?
We're not getting anything from the pro presenter tonight. I don't know what's going on. So, we got music at least.
Wow.
I'll keep trying to work on it while we go here.
High
But-
quality entertainment
That's
at
right.
your fingertips.
That's correct.
Week in, week out, we don't stop.
Bring it to
We
you.
keep coming.
That's right.
You got
with
this
greater
chat here,
and greater.
Lise.
I got 16%
Wow, you're fine.
battery.
Well, we got the
Where's my
chat here on the screen anyway.
Well, that's what you always say.
It is what I always say.
Do you
All
think
right, here's what I'm
16
gonna try
will
and
last
do.
that long?
Maybe. We
Do you
shall
have
see.
a power cord?
I do, back over by the wall.
All right, shut it for a second. I
Okay.
got presents for everybody.
Okay.
All
Oh,
right.
my goodness.
I got you each a pen
Oh, look at that.
because you guys always steal
Thank you.
mine.
That's true.
And
Thank Look at that. We got a family radio pen.
Yeah.
I like it.
all I know is you guys just need to leave my stuff alone.
When have I taken your pen?
Every time we sat by each other before Daniel came on the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I don't know.
When
why,
have you
but
given
all
me
right.
a pen?
I've never given you a pen, probably, unless at our house.
Between the
when
two
we
of-
used to do it at our house.
Between the two of us, who would always bring the pens to your house?
I will admit that you have
In
the
their
pens
computer
most
bag
of the time. Yes.
because you needed a pen all the time.
Well, we had pens. I just didn't have them at the table, and you always had the pens.
I would bring them
Right.
from my office to your dining room
Right.
table so
Right.
that you would not have to get from the dining room table to
Yeah.
the desk in
I mean,
your own house to get a pen.
This is some fascinating podcasting, but here we go
Let's
with the
go
quick
with the
question.
Quick question.
All right, Giannis, what do we got here?
Is this a quick question? Music?
This is a quick question. It always has been, yeah.
This is the... Well, first of all, say hi in the chat if you're out there so I can jibber jabber at you. This quick question is in honor of our friend Nathan,
Okay.
who is a massive professional wrestler
Wow.
fan.
Wow, that's
And
right.
tonight's quick question is somewhat complicated. We are doing
Okay.
a pro wrestlers draft.
I like
3
it.
rounds.
I like
If
it.
you are in a steel cage tag team match against another team, you got to pick 3 pro wrestlers.
Okay.
Any era, any wrestling league, federation, whatever. So AWA,
Yes.
WWF, any of those stuff.
Yes.
Who would you select? So we got to start with who's going first.
Okay.
You want to go first? He's still typing.
I can go first if
I
you
might
want.
be working on this.
I'm not I don't know a ton of pro wrestlers, but I know a few, and I can go
So what
first.
we need you to do is, at the end of this, you're going to vote who's got the best pro wrestling team, but also put your favorite wrestlers in the chat so we know. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'll pick last.
So here we go. First pick
go.
of the draft. I'm going with If You Smell What the Rock's Got Cooking. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, baby.
All right. I didn't even think of him, to be honest with you. I just think of Aquaman.
Well, yeah. Well,
you
he's
know
not
a little bit
Aquaman.
more.
I know.
That's
very,
a different guy.
Very,
Oh, right, that is a different guy.
That's Jason
He's
Momoa.
Black Adam.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry
exactly,
about that, Jason
Black
Momoa.
Adam. Yes.
So I went to. I gotta tell you the story.
Okay.
I went to visit Nathan last week, and I stopped at Walmart, got him a couple pro wrestling action figures. So while he's in his hospital room, he can have a grudge match.
Wow, there you go.
In the room, and one of them was a guy who looked like Jason Momoa. And Pastor Jessica grabbed the figure in the case. He said, "Is that Aquaman?" And it was some kind of wrestler. I don't know
Probably
his name.
Roman Reigns.
That's
he looks
who it
a lot
was.
like, yeah, I know.
You said you
Look
didn't
at
know.
me with my knowledge.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Have you had enough time to think of your number one pick?
Okay.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna go with one of the only 3 professional wrestlers I know.
I thought we had a pro wrestler lady
Oh, we
there
do.
because you know who
That's
that
right.
is.
I don't actually know who that is. I had to look her
How
up.
did we get that?
That was from Ethan. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Best pro wrestler I know, Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
Ah, there you go.
That's a good pick.
Thank
That's
you.
a good pick.
All right.
It's probably the
mine are
101.
going to go quick because I've thought about this since last Thursday when I visited Nathan.
Okay.
My number 1 overall pick, Randy Macho Man Savage.
Oh, that was gonna be my next pick because he's the only one I can do the voice for. Darn it,
He's
John.
amazing.
Yeah.
My number 2 pick, who was going to be my number 1 if either of you took Randy Savage, it is Andre the Giant.
Oh, yes!
Because nobody, I mean, in real life, nobody could take him out.
Yes.
So I'm going Andre the
And
Giant.
he's a movie star, so how about that? Yeah.
His name is Fezzik.
Oh, yes, correct. Yeah, I didn't know that.
I'm going
was
to
his
call
name.
the Brute Squad.
All right.
I'm on the Brute Squad.
Okay.
You are the Brute Squad.
Daniel, here we go.
You better get that one. All right, your
Number
number 2
2.
pick.
I'm going with. Oh, let's see here. One of the only other ones I know. The Undertaker.
The Undertaker!
There you go.
That's another good pick.
Thank you.
He would be another good,
I think that's who Nathan would have taken number 1.
And for me, I'm
You
going...
got 2 back-to-back.
For me,
Your
I'm
last
going
2.
with one of my all-time favorites.
Tell us.
One of my all-time favorites. And he and I look a lot alike. The Ultimate Warrior. Look at those pipes.
My.
Look at the pipes. I mean, the Ultimate Warrior, I love that he tied those things around his biceps as tight as you can possibly get
One
them.
more. But did you know the Ultimate Warrior was like 4 or 5 different guys?
Oh, yeah.
Because they kept
Doesn't matter.
dying from steroids
Doesn't
and
matter.
stuff like
Doesn't
that.
matter. He was amazing.
Cheryl
The
says she
Ultimate
thinks I
Warrior.
would have said Nacho Libre.
Yeah.
So you got The Rock and the Ultimate Warrior, your
That's
last
correct.
pick to be
Last
in the steel
one.
cage against
right.
other professional wrestlers.
Steel cage.
Who's it
I'm
gonna
going
be?
with it just because I love the name and he was my favorite guy to watch. Jake the Snake
Oh, wow.
Roberts, baby.
Wow. Okay.
You know it.
That is old school.
Yes, it
That's
would be
like
him and
elementary school
It was
for
between
us.
him and Hacksaw Jim Duggan. But anyway, Daniel, back to you.
Anyway, all right. Last one. This one honestly should have been my first one, but I forgot about it. I don't know what the deal is with this thing. Come on.
Nobody
Well,
really
it's broken.
cares anyway.
Yeah. All right. Number 3 should have been number 1. Is the one and only
Oh, yeah.
John Cena.
I forgot all about John Cena. I forgot all about John Cena. Yeah. Wow. That's weird. Okay.
All right, my final pick. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Steamboat. Oh my.
He was a total kung fu guy.
Yeah.
Plus he was the dragon, and I
Yeah.
saved him for last because I know nobody would take him.
That's a good one.
Some honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Correct.
Oh! Also,
Thundercats. Oh! Sorry.
nobody took Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I know, yeah. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Any other guys that came to your mind?
Ric
this
Flair.
moment?
Two clips and Ric Flair.
Yes! Why do you have Ric
Yeah.
Flair? That's one of your favorites.
Yeah.
I never watched
Okay.
it.
The British
The
Bulldogs.
only
You
reason I know
guys-
any is because I played a Nintendo 64
Right.
game.
Yes.
Of
All the
years
wrestling
ago.
fans
I don't know,
out there
maybe it
are
was
asking
Nintendo
us, what are you
64.
all like 60? Who
You-
are those old guys? But
You
anyway.
need to tell us who won. Aaron with The Rock, Ultimate Warrior, Jake the Snake Roberts.
Yep.
Daniel with Hulk Hogan, Undertaker, John Cena. Or me with Randy Macho Man Savage, Andre the Giant,
Yep.
and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I
Wow.
have the best
I know.
nicknames: the Giant,
I
the
know.
Dragon,
Yeah.
and Macho Man.
I know. That's great.
This. Oh.
All right.
Also, the Iron Claw, the Iron Sheik,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Eric
yeah.
and Carrie Von Erickson. Do you remember those
I
guys?
don't
They were
remember.
AWA
No.
guys or
No,
whatever.
I
it
didn't
is.
watch that. No.
I thought you were done playing with us.
Okay, here we
Yeah.
go. We are
Forget
moving
it.
on. We got to
So
get
Put
moving.
your team in the
All right.
chat. Tell us who won in
We're
the
trying to
chat.
get these done sooner for you guys so you can go to bed. But
we
here
go.
we go with the stud of the week. It is a kind of a welcome back. We're not going to do that, but it's kind of a welcome back here. Derrick Henry,
That's
31.4
It's not
points.
so much as a welcome back, or I'm glad you finally started.
Right, I mean but that's kind of what it was. Is he started putting up points, had a great week. Honorable mentions for Rashee Rice, 30 points.
That's not
Jamar
bad.
Chase, 30 points.
He could get a
Zach
welcome back.
Charbonnet, 26 points.
He's like a
Amari
surprise.
Cooper, Isaac's favorite, 27 points. Chuba Hubbard, who is that? 29 points. And then welcome back to the quarterbacks. Josh Allen, Dak Prescott, Purdy, Daniels, Jackson, Burrow, all scoring some points finally for some teams.
You didn't even put in Juwan Jennings.
I know, I
40
didn't, because I don't.
40-something
He
points?
was lucky. I don't
No
count
one
that.
started
one.
him.
Yeah.
He was the
He's
stud.
still-
He scored
he's
the
still the
most
overall
points.
I refused to put him there because it was complete luck.
I like how scientific
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
is.
I just
And
refuse
you
to put him there.
criticize me for my power
Yeah,
rankings.
I refuse to put him
He
there.
literally has the
Yeah.
most points, and you just refuse.
I refuse to put him there.
Oh, we
Let me hit
lost
again.
it again. Man, this is going to give me whiplash with my back and my neck both.
You know what it actually was? I
Whoa.
completely forgot about Juwan Jennings.
I figured he did. No one
So-
started
I didn't
him.
even look at him because
No
he
one
didn't.
started
I
him,
mean,
yeah.
You're
yeah.
ruining the
I know.
integrity of the show,
I
Aaron.
looked through.
You admitted a
I looked
lie
through all
on
the
live
players.
YouTube
I
to
looked through all the
everyone.
players in one of the leagues, and that was the league that didn't have Juwan Jennings. So, but anyway, I don't like him. So,
Oh
okay.
my goodness. So the bust.
Bust of the week, Ramondre Stevenson.
Agreed.
I know that name.
We all know that
Agreed.
one. You know that name.
Yes.
23 points.
Say his
20,
name.
23 yards. 23
Yeah.
yards. 0.3 points
But-
on the week. And a fumble.
Exactly.
Fumble.
Dropping his points. Honorable mentions for the bust this week are all tight ends other than Dallas
Dropping his
Goddard.
points.
They're all terrible. Every tight end in the league is
yes.
trash.
Yeah,
Eric, what are you
agreed.
asking about Josh Allen and Prescott for?
Yeah.
I don't know what he's talking about. He's criticizing you on
Josh
live
Allen-
YouTube.
Josh Allen had 38 points. Prescott
yeah.
had 37. We don't count. Listen, we don't count quarterbacks and studs unless it's a
I've got-
major
I've
performance.
got a
Which
special
it's-
announcement.
it's
Breaking
arguable on
news.
Josh Allen.
Breaking news.
Okay.
Abby says in the chat, just so everybody knows, she beat you in the family
yes,
league this
but
week.
that's not
Nice.
part
Good
of this.
job,
That's not
Abby.
part of this show.
Well, now
It's
it is.
breaking
That's not
news.
part of
this
Up
show.
in here.
We got the big
on our
juggernaut of the
channel.
week.
Okay.
It's really quiet. There
That
he is.
was really
the
quiet.
Big juggernaut.
We need to play
Let me
that
it
again. Yeah, let's get that again.
Still seem quiet.
Am I doing
don't
any
know.
of these? Are you doing this one? Okay, sorry. I'll do the next
You
one.
got
You do this
the-
one.
I'm doing this one?
Yes,
Yep.
Daniel.
Big juggernaut of the week is Jeremy again.
Yeah, I know.
Boo.
2 out of 3 weeks.
Boo.
Wow. Taking it in Stroud.
Abby said a win is a
In
win.
stride,
Yeah.
in Stroud. I like it. That's a good name, Jeremy. 164
Except for CJ
points.
Stroud stunk
For
it
him.
up against my
Yeah.
Vikings this
He
week.
did. He was
Yeah.
trash.
Yeah.
164 points for Jeremy. That's good enough for the big juggernaut. Not
Yeah.
all that impressive.
Disappoint.
But
No,
you know
we'll
what?
get to that later. It
I'm
wasn't
sure you
all
will.
that impressive. So
And
yeah.
the fat caboose of the week.
Yeah.
I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
we gotta
just
let-
introducing you.
No, you introduced the award. You didn't introduce me. Introducing me would be
Here's the
like,
thing,
John,
I can't
what's
just play
next?
it because
You say,
it's not
John, what's
working.
next? Or you stop talking, and then I'll say the fat caboose.
Hey, John, what's next?
It's the fat caboose!
Oh, look at that.
Let's go ahead and play that caboose horn. Caboose horn. Caboose.
It's a train horn.
We are on
Train
the struggle
whistle.
bus
It's a
here
little
tonight.
choo-choo.
Yeah, there's a...
I'm just so excited to make this announcement.
Who is it?
It is our very own Violence of the Lamb, Aaron Bishop, 97 points, sub 100. Congratulations. What do you have to say for yourself,
That
fat
was rough.
caboose?
It is really hard to score less than 100 points in these
But you
leagues.
did it.
But
You're
I managed
successful.
it. So
Do you want to know something funny?
congratulations. Yeah.
The youth league caboose had 100 points.
I know. I know.
You did worse. That you talked about that all the time.
yeah.
There's one less receiver,
This
one less
team-
starter in that league.
This team has a
and
lot
aren't
of...
they half PPR too? Oh, okay.
Yeah, this team has a lot of injuries, and I am struggling.
Oh, it's the injuries.
I'm struggling.
Speaking of the struggle bus.
It
I think
is.
your
I'm
team is
struggling.
the struggle bus. Speaking of struggling, Aaron, what's next? You see how I did that?
Yeah, that works.
All right, next we have the major whoopsie-daisy. Boy, why are they so quiet?
Did I
The
blow my
major
speakers out?
whoopsie-daisy, I love it. It is Jason's Pistachio Farm, who you guessed it, that's Jason Lone. And he plays Mark Andrews, who scores a total of 0 points, and leaves Dallas Goddard on the bench with 28, which would have by far won him the week. So congratulations, Jason, on the major whoopsie-daisy.
Ben has got a great comment to the chat. Here's a question. What has 2 thumbs and won't be celebrating National Tight Ends Day?
That's correct. That is correct.
That's awesome.
Absolutely true.
All right.
Alrighty.
We are moving to last week's water bets and this week water bet payouts. Last week,
That's right.
you and I had 4 correct.
4 correct answers.
Our friend Aaron,
Yep.
3 correct.
Yeah.
Therefore, we did not get wet.
That was
and you
disappointing.
did. However, I made a dumb water bet with Judah, my dumb son who dumb won the dumb game this
Yep.
week. So I
That's
had to
right.
get wet. However, we bet against each other.
Yes.
And you got crushed
Correct.
by me in the
I don't know
Premier
why I
League.
made that bet, because I knew my team was missing 3 players, but whatever.
Well, because you're not a chicken.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not a chicken.
So that's why you bet.
Yeah.
So we've got some video for that.
Here we go. Here's the
Is it
first
gonna
one.
work?
It's going to work.
So I water bet my son who's a big knucklehead, and he beat me some ungodly reason because he cheated somehow. I don't know how. He but
did
Aaron
cheat.
is gonna soak me, but I gotta spin the wheel. So here we go, and we're gonna see what it is that I'm gonna have
There
to
we
do
go.
to get soaked for the show and sit in the water. It is sneak attack. Oh man, I forgot. So that means I
It's
have
like
my
10 minutes
eyes
ago and I
closed.
forgot
You
it
can
was sneak
circle
attack.
all around me, and I never know when you're gonna hit.
I don't like the sneak attack because you never know when you're gonna get
Yeah. Oh, and we let Eric do this one, right?
hit. We didn't let Judah.
Judah nominated Eric
Yeah.
to do this.
Well, Judah doesn't get to nominate. You have to be present to nominate.
Just talk. You can talk or you don't talk, and then I don't know when it's gonna hit. See, that's the worst. Oh man, this isn't good. Throw it already. Man, where are you? Ah!
I thought it was really gonna throw it.
You can't torture me. It's a sneak attack. You don't yell. It's like ah!
Yeah.
I totally didn't know. Look how wet it got.
I like getting you
Oh,
right
he
in the
literally
side.
stabbed me in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you both like to
I
stab
know.
me in the back.
I like
Did
to
you learn
get
that
you
from
right
you?
there.
I'm glad it came out.
E2 Brute.
Yeah. Get your side and your pocket. That's the best
He
place.
didn't get
to
my
you.
pocket.
So
He
there's
got
that
my
one.
He got my armpit. I'm still a little
Yeah.
wet on
Yeah.
that side right there.
Y'all ready?
Somebody got water bet.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna watch that.
You ready to see Aaron? Here we go.
Amazing week this week.
Amazing.
I water bet Aaron in our head-to-head matchup, and I crushed him like a grape, so I get to soak him in the water. Spin the wheel, my friend.
Yeah, I primarily blame my team.
I blame the guy who drafted, picked up, and started lined up the team.
the right people.
Ice bucket. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. In the meantime, Daniel, you get to do it. I'll take the camera spin again. And you can do the water bet, and you can explain what this water bet is.
So this one is because Aaron had 3 correct picks, John and myself had 4 correct picks.
Yeah.
So
You were the loser.
I still got 3 out of 5. What are the odds that both of you get 4?
We're better at picking teams.
It's classic is what it is. It's amazing is what it is.
so let's do that. I gotta get in a place where I can get you both in the camera.
I can show them.
I think that's more than 6 feet. I think you can get closer. Oh!
I like how he didn't wait.
Alright, while he's getting ice, tell us how it feels to get
Look how
soaked.
wet you are.
How do you enjoy the idea that you've got
There's a
another...
lot of water, man. That's just so much water.
It's not
When
that
it
much
hits you
water.
on the front, it's like, it soaks everything. That's ridiculous. My goodness.
You're the one who wanted to be so
What is
far
that?
apart.
What, so with the ice bucket is over the head?
Yep.
Can I lean like this? So I don't get it on my pants?
That's not how the ice bucket challenge worked on the Facebook, as I recall.
No, but that's how we're doing it here.
There's ice. You may
All right.
That's a lot of, that's gonna be.
Look at the ice.
All right, John.
Are you ready?
Show me.
Are you excited?
I'm not excited. I don't like it at all.
Should I just wait, let the anticipation go?
let the water get colder.
Let the water.
Oh man, you got
Couple
so.
of them fused in as short.
How was your hair so
That's what I have to say.
Water to pay!
And
I think that's it.
here is the
And we're
evidence
back.
that my pants are still wet after having that
Yeah, but you're
water
still a
back.
wimp because you changed back into your dry shirt and you
Well,
made your hair all pretty again.
I didn't make it pretty. It just is naturally like that.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Speaking of naturally like
Whatever.
that, Pastor Daniel,
Alrighty.
are you ready for whatever
All right.
it is that we're
Let's
going to
do it,
next?
baby!
Here we go. We are doing the youth power rankings for the week. Still don't have any awards on the screen, but that's okay. We'll make this work.
Okay.
Coming in at number 10, it's the caboose of the week. It is Brody. We'll give him that caboose right
Ouch.
away here.
Yeah.
He dropped 3 places this week. He's 1 and 2. He lost 2 in a row after a promising start, but he got
Yeah,
crushed
yeah, yeah.
by Sergio this week.
That's
157
Brody, you're
That's
number
tough.
10.
100, which is good enough for last place, the caboose of the week. Number 10 in the league right now, jumping up to number 9. It is
Jumping
Kittlecorn.
up.
Jumping up. Number 9 is Kittlecorn AB. AB, I hope you're watching this here. He has dropped 2 places this week, also on a 2-game losing streak.
Yeah.
Lost to Casey this week, 126 to 108. What, you got something to say?
Abby said that nobody needed to see that you had wet pants.
Well,
she said
you
nobody
know.
needed to see that. Dad.
Whatever, Abby.
We are giving AB the whoops-a-daisy.
Whoops-a-daisy, AB.
Because he left 20 points on the table by starting C.J. Stroud instead of Brock Purdy.
Yes.
He would have won by 2 had he started
How many
Purdy.
of you would have
Wow.
started Purdy over Stroud?
No,
I
probably
would
not.
have.
You
I
would
say
not.
I am
it's-
not in on Stroud. He has not been good.
Whatever.
He was
He's not been
last
good.
year, though. No, not this year. But I'm saying it's the curse of last year's name, AB. You can't expect to win again with last year's name.
Yep, agree.
Coming in at number 8, not moving a spot at all, it's Mildred
Yeah.
Eric. He's also 1 and 2.
Mildred?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
a
Mildred
weird,
was my grandmother's
It's
name.
a weird little thing that he
It's,
does.
it's his
yeah.
alter ego. It's
Yeah.
Eric's alter ego. You lost to
Ego.
your wife. Come on.
Yeah.
He was too chicken to water bet.
Yeah.
You barely even deserve 8th place,
Yeah,
Eric.
I agree. He should be 10.
He should
should
be at
be.
least 8.5.
He should be
instead of
8.5. We'll give you 8.5 on
He's
this one.
8.5 in the power rankings.
Coming in at number 7,
Yeah, I
it's the
know.
Lost Boys, Cheryl.
Yeah.
Is that still her name?
That is
Yeah.
still her
Cheryl,
name.
you
Yeah.
can change the
You can
name.
change it because
Yeah.
they're your team now.
Yeah.
Just accept them, adopt them as your
Yeah,
own.
Well,
yeah,
maybe she should
yeah.
keep it after I keep
She's-
reading what's next.
She's dropping six spots this week.
Yeah.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
Only 103 points, but I'm giving her the Biggest Loser award this week. Biggest Loser because of all the points on her bench. She could have easily beaten me, but who would have thunk that Chubba Hubbard would have put up 28 points
Yeah.
and Deontay Johnson would have put up 27 points.
The Red Rocket
She
brought him
coulda
back, baby.
stomped me.
Yeah.
Now, in the past, Aaron, you would yell at me for him giving this award as the biggest loser because you reserve the biggest loser for someone who scores a dramatic amount of points and loses anyways.
That's
Yeah, but-
true.
Not a mega
Yeah, yeah.
whoopsie-daisy
However-
about
Yeah,
having all
yeah,
this
yeah.
points on our
We
bench.
don't have that this week.
Correct.
There's no one else that fits the Biggest Loser better
Yeah.
than Cheryl.
I mean,
So,
John is right. I don't like it. But, you know, it's we've given him power over this league. So.
Here's the
That's
issue.
right.
Yeah.
No, here's the issue. You like Daniel better than me.
that's right.
I mean, I
That's
didn't
all
want
it
to
is.
say
No,
it
Coming
like
in at
that.
number
going
6,
Yeah.
It's Uncle Rico Isaac jumping 3 spots. He's only 1 and 2
This is
yet.
horrible.
Yeah.
Pulling off the upset versus you guys.
This is horrible. I hated this matchup. This
127
It was so bad losing
to
to Isaac.
114.
He had no wins this whole time until he played us.
I couldn't
was
put him
tough.
up any higher, but
was
he
tough.
jumped
You
3
shouldn't
spots
put him up
anyway.
any
So we're
higher.
giving Isaac the Welcome Back Award. Welcome back
I'm
to
just
the
glad
winning
we have this
column,
award
Isaac.
back.
I agree.
Here we go.
I just hope we can win a game.
Come on.
Welcome back. Isaac's
Dreams
dreams were his ticket out.
Welcome back
Nice
to the
work.
winning column, Isaac.
Wow.
You now have a
That
win
was good.
under your belt.
Um,
Coming in, what?
I don't like what's coming next, because I don't think it's deserving.
I think
Yeah.
it is. Number 5, it's Ross and Marcel, Aaron and PJ.
Listen,
Dropping
here's
2
the
spots
issue.
this week.
We should drop further.
You really should.
If,
Yeah.
we lost to Isaac, who
Yeah.
had no wins, and he's horrible.
I mean, we
and
shouldn't.
He cries all the
We
time.
shouldn't be.
We
low,
should be like.
We shouldn't be lower than Eric.
We should be like
But-
9.5.
right,
Eric
right.
could be 9.6. We could
I
be
agree.
9.5.
However, you do have a winning record.
Yep, I
Just-
agree.
that
We're
doesn't
doing
matter. We
barely
lost to Isaac.
Breaking the top 5,
We should plummet.
but you don't really deserve it. You lost to
Yeah.
Isaac.
We don't
That's right.
deserve it. I
End
agree.
of story.
Yep.
Coming in
That's
at number 4, it is Banana Sergio. Jumping
Wow.
6
Keep
places
going.
this
Holy
week.
I'll be right
cow.
back.
He's only 1 and 2, but he was this week's juggernaut.
My goodness.
157 points for Sergio
Wow,
this
he's
week.
a combination of Juggernaut and Thanos.
Thanos. These
Than-
are all the
Thanaut.
juggernauts.
Wow.
The
Juggernos.
Thano Vader knot.
Yeah, Darth Thano.
Darth
Thanonaut.
Thanonaut. I like
Darth Thanonaut. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
To Sergio,
That is
the Darth.
crazy.
it. He's only
Darth
1 and 2,
Thanonaut.
but putting up points
Yeah.
like that, I had
Hey.
to put him ahead of you guys.
Yeah, I guess.
We
yeah.
have 5 1 and 2 teams in the league right now. This
That's
is
how
crazy.
you do it, man.
We're not
That's
one
right.
of those, at
You are
least.
not
Are
one
you?
of
Correct.
them. I am not either.
No,
Wow.
we
Coming in
are.
at number 3, it's
We should
Rachel
be,
and
it's
Monica.
Rachel.
Oh!
Holy
Jumping
cow.
up another spot.
They
Climbing
deserve
the
it, though.
win column 2 and 1. They beat Eric this
Yeah,
week.
they
Of course,
did.
I just
That's
got to
right.
repeat
Beat
that
the chicken
again.
Mildred and
Holding
won
it
water
down
bet.
for the
What was
ladies
the
out
score?
there.
What was the score? I didn't write the
Didn't
score
write
down.
it down.
They
I
won
can
though.
look it up.
I'm giving them the Wonder Twins award.
Yes.
You Wonder Twin while I look it up.
First of all, because Allie and Jordan are Wonder
Such
Twins
a
in
dumb
themselves.
award, but I love it.
Also because Kyron Williams put up 31 for them. DK
Yes.
Metcalf put up 21. A couple
Yep.
of good scores there to make sure
It
Eric
was
stays.
Eric
At the
111,
bottom of the power
Rachel and
rankings.
Monica 124.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Dude,
Good
I like
job,
Eric's
Allie and
profile
Jordan.
picture on his team, too.
Yeah.
He looks a little
My
psychotic.
goodness, yeah.
Number 2, it's What Can Brown Do For You? Myself, I am the only 3-0 team
Oh
in the
my
league.
goodness.
I don't
Let's
think you
hear it.
should
This
be
is
number
in-
2,
let's
though.
This is
hear it.
insufferable.
However,
man.
I only beat Cheryl 109 to 103.
Yeah, that's true.
I only won
109?
because-
Eric had 2 more points
she
than
didn't
you.
because she didn't start those other 2, and I only won because Kyle Pitts didn't catch that touchdown pass that he was blatantly interfered with. So even though I'm 3-0, I'm number 2 in the power
my.
rankings. I can't go number 1.
Yeah.
I don't have the highest score. I'm giving myself the meh.
I agree with that.
I don't. After this, I think you should have gotten lucky. Because
That
you
could be
scored
true.
less than Eric
that could
and
be
barely
true.
beat Shit.
Yeah, there's a
I
lot
have,
of ways
I have
to go.
the lowest points
Yeah.
against me
By
in
the way,
league
it's
right
not
now.
about
ways
points.
to
The
go.
formula's right there.
That's
Points
right.
plus ranks to the name power divided by age. That's
Yes,
the appropriate
that's how you do
formula
it.
for
Yeah,
power rankings.
I agree.
Then why
That
do you always
means
argue with me? Because that's
number
the formula I
1
use.
You don't follow.
Number 1 in the league, back to the top. It's Joey Casey.
I totally disagree with this. I'm
highest
not in
points
on
in the
this.
lead.
Why not?
I'm just
Jumping
not
4
in.
points, 4 spots to the top again. He's 2-1. He's got the highest score. He had a great week, even leaving Henry on the bench.
Had he started
Really?
Henry, are you in on it now?
had Henry on the
He left Henry on the bench.
And he
I
still
didn't write
has the
down
most points in the league.
point difference, but it would have been about another 20 points
Yeah.
Let me look.
on top of his 128
Who is this, Joey?
or something already. Yeah,
Man.
Joey.
126 points.
Joey had Tony Pollard with 6.
He could have had Saquon
He would have had 25 more
and
points.
Henry together.
He
as
would
his
have had
RB1 and 2.
151
My
points
goodness.
to your
A
109.
starting
I-
running back pair of
I
Saquon
think-
and Henry. Is,
And he had a terrible quarterback
Wow.
week. I think Casey's the scariest team in the league right
yeah, other than us, but yeah.
now. No. All right.
I'm not feeling that scary after
Wait till
losing
our
to
wide
Isaac.
recievers come
Time for
back.
the AFC power ranking.
It doesn't
All
matter.
right, here we go. This is the one everybody's been waiting for.
So before we get going, Jordan says, let's go with 3
yeah,
over
I like
then
it.
Cheryl says, boo.
I agree.
Daniel.
Yeah.
And Eric, or Jordan, you need to let Eric have it every chance you get this
And
week.
Cheryl, you need to let your husband have it every
That's
chance
right.
because he's lucky.
All right, here we go. This is what everybody's been waiting for. People ask me all week, Aaron, who is in the power rankings? And I say, wait, because I'll tell you on Wednesday night. And starting off with number 10.
I don't think that happens at all.
This is my story. Coming in at number 10, it is
You're
Pickens,
right.
Nose, and Laporta Potty. Eric losing to Daniel.
That's right.
Drops his pants to 0-3 with 102.78 points with no shows from Ridley and Laporta. And I'm starting to see a pattern here. Tough start for Eric, and he is the AFC caboose.
I think that's as high as the volume.
That
can
is the
go.
wrong volume. I don't know why it's not
I pushed
working.
the same button as you
The
did.
volume button
How
did
could
not
that
work.
be the wrong volume if I pushed
I don't
the
know,
same
but the
button as
volume
you?
button-
I walked
did not
away for
work.
1 minute.
I know. And
It's
things-
his
You're
fault.
already
Oh, you
fighting.
got to hold another button?
This keyboard is a little
Oh.
funny.
Oh, that's okay.
That's
Eric,
fine.
just
Here
in
we
case
go.
you missed
In
it.
case you missed it. I mean, let's just take it in.
You got to tell you what Eric says. Jordan.
Congratulations, Eric.
If you're not watching
Agreed.
the chat, no. Eric said, "Time for a totally unbiased, independent power ranker."
Correct, that's
and
right.
then Jordan says, "Congrats, Eric."
Yep. So Eric stays at number 10. Moving
He's
on.
very supportive.
The comeback kid, Nathan, loses
Oh,
to Jeremy.
no.
2 losses in a row, 118.2 points, and it turns out that I was absolutely right
Oh,
to put him in
no.
9th place last week because he stays there. It's tough to move him up when most of his team posts single digits and his entire bench is injured, and he leaves 27 points from Deontay Johnson on the bench. I see both executional and management issues here, leading to a bunch of guys that are hardly working. Next, we move on to Nickelodeon, which has
was
been
not good.
losing to Isaac.
Hold on, I just thought it was Nickelodeon until you said
No,
it.
Nickelodeon
I
losing
didn't
to
get that.
Isaac with only 115.4
Hold
points.
on.
And ouch! Losing to a team that was 0-2 with painful performances from Higgins, Andrews, and Dobbins. And with only 13 points, I would say that Nico was loading his pants more than the stat sheet this week.
I like how you put ouch and the pain in the painful performance. I like how you
See,
did that.
there's a...
However, I think Ben should at least be like a 7.5. You should get like a bonus
Nope.
for having Nickelodeon. 'cause that's a cool
Absolutely
name.
not.
That's a good name.
Absolutely not.
No, you do the exponent is the
Absolutely not.
name. All right.
And coming in at number 7, it is I Am Carol Shelby.
I'm
son,
not Carol Shelby.
John and Eric
horrible.
losing to Judah, dropping
named
to
John
1
and
and 2 with only 115.8 points and a big fall from the number 2 spot last week after losing to his son Judah, who could respond with "I'm him, learn to play fantasy, son." Terrible starts from Derek Carr
That's true.
and Ramondre
very
Stevenson
true.
possibly cost him the week, but at the end of the day, this team is just mad.
Isn't there something below mad that I could be? Because my team is horrible.
That right there.
Why do you have Eric on my team?
Eric Halverson.
Oh, Eric is on
yeah,
my team.
what are you talking about?
I was thinking Eric Eitenbrock for
No,
some reason.
what are we
you gotta
talking
put
about?
Eric
You don't
H
even
or
know who your
Eric
co-owner
U.
is? My
I
goodness,
do, but when I
John.
read it in the script like
Eric,
that.
he doesn't even consider you part of the team.
Listen, I started.
At number 6, you can call me Gus. Isaac beating Ben, pulling to 1 and 2 with 133.7 points, pulls out a win and pulls himself up a couple of spots in the rankings. He was fortunate this week to get unearthly
That
performances.
episode of Friends where
I know.
Joey's with, he's like, we gotta.
He gets unearthly performances from Josh
If you
Allen
know that Friends
and
episode
Dallas
I'm talking about, give me a
Goddard,
thumbs
making Isaac the unicorn.
Are we gonna do that now?
We can show one. We're gonna try to figure out the other one.
Okay.
Before you move on,
I'm
we have
not
a
moving on, but I'm
special
finishing
update.
the final statement.
have
But
a
Isaac is hoping that this win isn't the unicorn of the season. Now you can come.
We have had a unicorn sighting.
Correct.
Evidence
Yeah.
has surfaced
Yeah.
of the perpetrator. Do we have that evidence?
Do
Do we?
Here
Can you
is
show
the
it?
evidence.
There
Oh,
it
look at
is.
that. Oh,
There
my
is
goodness.
Pointy, and
Wow.
some unknown woman
Yeah.
is cuddling with her as she
Wow.
sleeps at night. So
That's
if
right.
you have any information,
Yeah.
please contact Daniel
Yeah.
Manser at
Yeah.
920-526-3842896.
We would
That's
love
right,
to get
yeah.
Pointy back. I can't really do it as good without having
I was going to
Pointy.
say,
I have
this is-
another picture.
maybe
but
that's why nothing's
I-
working.
So Isaac is at 6. Number 5, we have Oh Happy Zay, which
Oh,
is Daniel
Happy Zay.
beating Eric and pulling to 2-1 with
right.
141
Hold on,
points.
if you beat Eric, you shouldn't be this high.
And you might ask how he's this high with sorry, I forgot where I was going with that. And you might ask me why he's this low with
Why
being
am I
2-1,
that low?
but I'm going to tell you, he stays in the number 5 spot because beating Eric is nothing special, and he copies my team name from last year, which leads to a come on,
I
man.
thought it sounded familiar. Here it is.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. You're making money.
You're making money. Come on, man. You're 2-1. Come on, man.
I'll change the name.
Moving on to number 4, I Love Fields, which is Tristan, losing to me, dropping to 2-1.
He lost to you?
Yes, with 136.9 points, and there is no shame in running into a superior team that is well coached. A really
I don't know
strong
if I would
week
agree with that
from his
assessment.
entire team other than Jamison Williams, and that might have cost him. Coming in at number 3, it is Ford versus Broken Ferrari. Judah beating John and Eric Halverson 2-1. Pulls his
all you have
record
to
to
do is say
2-1.
Halverson.
152.9 points, and I'm sure he's disappointed
That's a
that
lot
he
of points.
wasted it this week on his dad's miserable team. Or maybe he is excited that he moved up a couple spots and he's able to pat John on the head and say, "Nice try, slugger."
Hey.
I'm just excited he changed that horrible team name.
Here we go.
Well, here's the thing. Eric says Eric is the worst about himself.
Moving to number 2, and this one pains me, but you'll notice that he's still number 2. Taking it in Stroud, Jeremy beats Nathan,
Wow.
pulls to 2-1.
I would-
He has
I would call for a
164.7
recount,
points. And even though this looks like an amazing performance, it was primarily Jawan Jennings with 48 points and Roma Dunze with 24.4, which no one really expected, and I would say he was pretty lucky.
That's right.
You got shocks, pegs, lucky.
Starting 2 people that shouldn't have scored that many, but I guess he gets the AFC juggernaut.
Nothing stops
I guess.
me. I'm raw power.
And then coming in at number 1, oh, wow, how unexpected. Staying at number 1,
Nobody-
being the only person with a 3-0 record, Breeson Quiet, which is me, beating Tristan, pulling to 3-0,
Whatever,
147.48 points and massive weeks from Derrick Henry and Rasheed Rice, bringing it home. Come on, guys, say it with me. Come on, working hard, let's do it.
Wait, I missed that.
What? What? Come on,
There-
you're ruining my...
Where is it? There it is.
Right there.
Okay.
Say it with me, guys.
I'm not going to say anything.
Come on, guys,
How
here we
many
go.
times have you
Here we
been-
go.
You didn't celebrate my 3-0.
That's true. You didn't celebrate his name.
You can't stop me. That's right,
Not me
baby.
either. I'm 3-0.
I'd have done it
You
for you.
can't make me say
Yeah,
what
I'd
you're
have
going to
done
say.
it.
Anyway, before we move on, we found the other sighting of Pointy at Home Depot. Pointy the unicorn.
Uh-oh.
Here. He
Oh, look at
is.
that.
If
You
you
can
are
see
at
it right
Home
there.
Depot and see either this woman or
That's a
her
very
short
disappointed little girl right
accomplice,
there.
please inform the local authorities
Yes.
or the checkout
Yeah.
person
Is
at
it
Home
right?
Depot.
Yeah,
there.
right there.
There's
yeah.
Pointy.
There's Pointy.
There's Pointy.
Yeah,
All right.
make sure to claim
Okay.
it back. All right.
Are
NFC.
you ready,
Ready
for
for
the
the NFC?
Premier League Power Rankings?
Here we go. Here we
Coming in at
go.
number 10, and nothing could make
That's
me
bogus.
more happy.
That is bogus.
It is Violence of the Lamb.
That is bogus.
Number
Right.
7 last week, number 10 this week, and he gets the caboose.
Yeah.
That is bogus.
Listen, soak it in, Eric of the Premier League.
Yeah. Do not call me Eric of the Premier League.
Would you say in the chat, Aaron is the worst, like Eric?
No, because
He's
I'm
one of
1
the
and
train.
2. I'm 1 and 2. Eric is 0 and 3.
You're the worst.
I am not.
You're the lowest points this week, and you're lowest in the power rankings. So,
Well, the power rankings are
congratulations.
subjective.
This is what I'd like to do. Everybody, wherever you are, just say congratulations, Aaron. for being
Congratulations.
Nathan,
Is that
number 10.
congratulations with an
Yep.
L instead of an R?
It absolutely is.
Good.
You should count the number of words I've used today. There's bound to be a few that are gone.
Yeah.
All right, coming in at number 9, and he probably probably should be number 10. Except
I agree.
For I make the power
I
rankings.
agree.
It is the chase is on, Randy.
Yeah.
I apologize. He's
Yeah.
chasing victories.
He is.
Can't find any.
Yeah. I
He's
wonder if-
chasing
oh,
his
let me try
first win of the
something
year,
Yeah.
but he still hasn't caught it.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
gets the Panic Award this week.
Wow.
Because everything is horrible. He was bad. He was ugly. His team's been bad. The season's been ugly.
That's
Puka Nakua
crazy.
is out. Sam Laporta is doing nothing. Then he goes out. Keenan
Wow.
Allen was somebody who was hoping to do something. He's out. There is just so much that's wrong. What in the world is that?
Hang on, I'm working on something.
It's fine.
Well, I don't even
Don't
know
worry
who that
about it.
is, but that's
Alrighty.
So, Randy, you get number 9.
That's
you
tough.
get the Panic Award
Yeah.
because, Randy, I love you, but it's time to panic.
Yeah.
Coming in at number 8, who probably should be.
Can I say something real quick about Randy?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait.
I don't know if
Is
you
this
can.
there? Come on.
By the way, we're still talking about Randy's team. Aaron? Randy's team.
Randy's team.
We're talking about Randy's team.
Never
right
mind.
now.
Move on.
Is Randy the worst
We're
team that you've
moving
ever seen in
on.
fantasy
Move on.
football? Okay.
I'm trying to figure something out here.
Randy said in the chat, congrats, Aaron. You're even worse than me.
Yeah.
And Eric put
Ah.
Aaron equals Eric of the NFC.
No, that is not true.
That is
That is
very
not
true.
true.
Are you ready, or should we do?
Oh, look at
Okay.
that!
All right, this is
Wow.
our sponsor of the week.
Oh,
since
we've
we're
got
talking
our
about Randy and
sponsor.
the Old Bowl.
Yeah.
It is Dave and Randy's Denture Cream.
Oh no!
Let me get that a little bit larger here for everyone to see.
Wow.
Oh my
Dave
god.
and Randy's Denture Cream.
That's
They're sponsor of the
fantastic.
Old Bowl.
Not-
Oh my.
It was the Old Bowl this week,
It was
wasn't
the Old
it?
Bowl. Dave versus
And
Randy. yeah.
unfortunately,
If your
Randy.
teeth are falling out and you need help, contact Dave and Randy.
That's right.
that's
They did a partnership
Wow.
on the Denture Cream.
That's fantastic. I like
All
it.
right.
All
But
right.
I'm sorry, Randy and Dave, but you guys are the oldest in the league.
I like
and
it.
We take anybody's sponsorship
Yeah.
who's willing to give
I
us
mean,
any kind
Randy
of.
likes Annis and Werther's
consideration.
original, so I think it works.
And I'm sorry, Randy, you lost the Old Bowl. But coming in at number 8, like I said, who should be number 9, it is Jason's Pistachio Farm.
Yeah.
Jason, he's staying at number 8.
Which is wild.
Which isn't
but
boding
yeah.
well for him.
Yeah.
And he gets the.
Missed it by that much.
What? Oh, there's one more.
Whoops-a-daisy. Whoops-a-daisy.
I thought you were going to like introduce both of them together.
Does it say that in there anywhere?
No.
He gets the, and that's exactly what I said.
Do you know how hard producing is?
I do. You don't.
He missed it by that. Whoops.
Just
I missed-
because you can't get
missed
OBS
it by
to
that
Liquid
daisy.
Pro
Yeah.
Presenter.
Missed it by
doesn't
that
mean-
daisy. That's what.
Missed it
That's
I'll
by
give
that
you both.
daisy.
I'm
Yeah.
your daisy. Anyway, he started.
Whoopsie by that much.
Jason started Mark Andrews.
Okay.
0.0
Yeah.
points instead of the aforementioned Dallas Goddard.
Correct.
28 points.
Yep.
He would have had a winning record, and he would have beaten Eric Eitenbrock.
Yes.
Oh.
But he's at number 8 because I don't see him improving anytime soon.
Correct.
CMC is still out. He's starting the wrong players. I could go on and on and on. Plus, he's more concerned about going fishing with you than he is about his fantasy football
That's
team.
true.
I would be too.
That's true.
But that's why he's number 8.
Yeah.
But he missed it. He barely lost. He almost beat Eric. It was
Uh-huh.
like this close.
Yeah.
One big thing. So he missed it by whoopsie-daisy. What'd
Yeah.
you call it?
Whoops.
Missed you, Daisy?
Missed it by that daisy.
Missed it by that daisy. Coming in at number 7, because I still have hope. I still believe that America can improve upon itself and
Oh,
become
come
better
on.
than it was last year. It
This
is Tom's talented
This
team.
is a pity ranking. I object.
It's not a pity ranking.
I object.
You're just looking for pity.
This is a pity ranking. I'm behind 2-0-3 teams. That's a pity ranking.
Speaking of pity, Jason says, so close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, start a different tight end.
Yeah.
Fishing's priority.
It is priority,
Yeah.
but actually, I talked to him while he was over at Cheap Charlie's shopping with the kids. So I don't think it was fishing so much as shopping at Cheap Charlie's, which
Yeah.
Dude,
really
Charlie's
doesn't
pretty
make
great,
sense.
He could probably buy Mark Andrews.
we're
at
done. We're
Cheap
talking
Charlie's.
about Tom, and he gets the
There it is.
pointy.
We're gonna be best friends forever, and I'll name you Pointy.
If you have seen
Except
the
Pointy
unicorn
should be a positive
Pointy
award.
anywhere, it's what
Or should-
it is.
It
He
is.
started Derrick
Derrick
Henry
Henry.
for 31 points.
See, I'm giving you crap
the
about
rest
this.
of his team was horrible.
Unicorn
I wish
means you win.
I wish I could keep him in the top half, but he's 0-3. But I mean, between Jason, Randy, and you, he had to be number 7.
I don't
All
know.
right, moving on to number 6. It is the winner of the Old Bowl, Night Raiders,
Yeah.
Dave. He won this week, but he only beat Randy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not really a victory.
Yeah.
And it really was his
Show
first
them
win
again.
of
Wow.
the season.
Yeah.
First win of the
Sounds
season.
about right for
Giving
Dave.
him a great award. Not sure he deserves it, but
Yeah, I don't
Dave
know
gets
about
the...
this. I don't know about this. I'll sing it because I like it, but
Sing along wherever you are.
welcome back.
Crystal
Dreams
Lave
when you're
Drinks, where
taking
Dave's
it
ticket
out.
out of the basement.
Yeah.
The Welcome Back
two
Award is not for
syllables,
Dave, but for Chris Olave,
Yeah.
who for the first time showed up. He had 3 points in week 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad.
Round 2, round 3 pick.
Yeah.
He had 12 points in week 2.
Eh.
This week he showed up with 20.6
Wow!
points.
All right.
He had 6 targets,
Yes.
6 catches, 86 yards, and a touchdown, which is 6 points.
Loving it.
So there were 4 sixes there. But anyways, it's more of a award for Olave, but Dave kept him playing on his team, and it brought him the victory.
Love
So
it. Good work,
I
Dave.
thought you said you were in agreement, but you said you love it.
What?
You flip flopped.
What?
Are you looking to see what time it is? We're
I
arguing
am.
right now.
This show is going too long.
Let's
Just
do
because
it.
your
Let's
stuff is at
move
the
on.
beginning, and
There
I
we
always
go.
have to go at the end.
Anyway.
You guys have no energy. You need to save some energy for the end of the show. Use your pen or something. I got you
Alrighty.
a pen. All right, coming in at number 5, it is Todd Sneaky Buggers. He was the number 2 last week.
Yep.
But crashed and burned, and he gets the... The Hardly Working Award.
Yep.
He had Jalen Hurts, even though it says Hurst.
Yep.
His quarterback got 11.
Yep.
Travis Kelce, best tight end in
Yep.
the league last year, 7. DeAndre Swift was one of his running backs, 6.
Yep.
He had the LA Chargers defense,
Yep.
5. His kicker, Justin Tucker, I saw him actually miss at least one
Yep.
kick, 4 points. He started the amazing Ramondre. These are all starters. Ramondre Stevenson, 0.3.
Yep.
Rashid Shaheed, 0. A.J. Brown and T.J. Hawkinson are injured. And he's got Purdy on the bench. He can't work hard when he's not
Agreed.
On the field.
You got to go
in
to
the
work.
starting lineup.
Yep.
So
Right.
I was worried about Todd's team falling apart, and it's
And
fallen
they
down
did.
to number 5. Speaking of number 5, let's go to number 4. It
Wow.
is Paycheco cashes in Chris. He's 2-1,
Yep.
2 wins in a row, and he gets the opposite of Todd. He gets the working hard. So wherever you are, you can shout out this one. It's not about Aaron, so loud as you can. Here we go. You can't stop me! And Chris is rising through the power rankings, and his record is improving, but he only beat Tom.
Correct.
Yeah.
But no one on his team had 20 points. On Chris's whole team, nobody had 20 points, and he still won. He had Ferguson with 18, is tied in the top. Devonta Smith had 14. I'm sorry, Breece Hall 18. Geno Smith is quarterback 13. Nico 12. Narvison 12.
Yeah.
Mason 10. So he had all these guys. It was very workmanlike, but he can't go higher than 4. Because at number 3, we have Kill the Fatted Metcalf.
Wow, yeah.
That's right.
Didn't you have
My
that
goodness.
as a team name last year too? Because you had Metcalf on your team?
Isaac might have. I don't remember if I did or not.
But
I'm
you
not good with
beat
the
the
original
Sneaky
name. Yeah.
Buggers
I did.
last week's code number 2. You're up to 2-1. You're on a 2-game winning streak.
Wow.
And you get the Wonder Triplets Award.
Wow.
Powers activate. Shape octopus.
Form of an ice unicycle.
Lightning.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I dropped my
Lightning
script.
McQueen.
Yeah.
I'm going to drop everything
good.
here in a second. All right, where do we go here? Amon-Ra St. Brown, 20 points. Metcalf, 21 points. Lamar Jackson, 20 points.
Wow.
Plus your number 3 in the power rankings. Get it? 3
Oh.
triplets.
Okay.
You see,
I got it. Yeah.
I pulled an air in there.
I like
I'm
it.
learning.
Okay.
All right, coming in at number 2,
Yes.
it is Peaceman, me, and I get the...
I'm gonna cross that one out.
I'm thrown way off. Hold up. There it is.
Nothing stops me! I'm wrong!
I have an important announcement to make.
Okay.
Last week I went to the comic book store. I picked up my X-Men comic for last week going into
Wow.
this week's season.
Wow.
And guess who is on the cover?
Wow!
It was the Juggernaut himself. I don't know if you
Yes.
can see that right
It was
there.
prophetic
I
for
think
your
it
performance.
Well, I was going to say prophetic, but
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
But anyways, it was amazing. But I can't believe I got the most points.
I like it.
It was incredible.
First,
Here's the
wow.
best part of the whole thing. I beat you.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how many points I had. Getting the Juggernaut and crushing you like this, it made me feel so good. I got to hit you with the ice bucket
Yeah.
water butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to stay here for a while.
It was disappointing.
Everybody settle
No,
in.
we need to move
We're
on.
going to talk for it.
We-
Okay.
It was
We
disappointing.
need to keep removing.
And I know for sure I
Disappointing.
don't deserve the number one. I don't want to be hunted
Yeah.
like the number one team.
Yeah.
And I really don't want to play the number one in the power rankings, who is loving my neighbors. He finally climbed back into the number one spot. Eric,
Yeah.
last week's code number 2, up to number 1 with another victory, and he gets the...
Go, Pack, go!
Nice.
Go, Pack, go!
We can just let it
Was
keep
that a
playing.
loop, or was
It-
it the
it
whole
is a
thing?
loop.
Probably, yeah.
I think.
Okay, we
I
don't need
know.
that much Go Pack Go. But he gets the award because, like the Packers, who won two games with Malik Willis at quarterback. We don't know exactly how the Packers won the game. I mean, we watched it. We
Yeah.
saw what
saw
happened.
it
Yeah.
But they should not have won because you bring a guy in
Yeah.
and he doesn't know what he's doing and you're running the whole offense and Love is out. It's all crazy. And similarly, Eric, listen to who he's beaten. Randy Ermers, Dave Schmidt, and
That
Jason
is-
Lone. They have a combined record
Yeah.
of 2
I
and
would say
7.
that's an
Yes.
easy starting schedule
Yes,
right there.
he's 3
Yeah.
and 0, but he
Yeah.
played poor teams. So while he's number 1,
Wow.
let's see what happens when he has to play some good
My
teams.
goodness.
That's right.
I'm disappointed with
Let's
that,
get
but-
to
All
our
right.
water bets.
Here we go.
Best. We had music, but I don't know where it is.
Juggernauts.
We're all over the place.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
I think
Starting
you're
off.
just discombobulated
I
because
really
nothing's
am.
working. It's
Yep.
okay. The fans are having a good time.
Right.
They're
Right.
chatting
Here we go.
with us. Everybody's having a good
Here we
Here we
time.
go.
go. Starting with the youth league, it's Cheryl versus Sergio.
Why are you hurrying me? My stuff was done
I'm
before you
gonna
even started
go
writing.
with. I got to pick Cheryl. I'll take
Okay,
her.
yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Sergio's had a
I
good
don't-
week, then a bad week.
I
then a good
agree.
week, he'll have a
I
bad
don't
week.
Cheryl.
think I would trust
Go, Cheryl.
Sergio.
Casey versus Eric. I'm going Casey.
Go,
There's
Casey.
Not a doubt about it.
No.
AB
Go,
versus
Eric.
Isaac.
I don't like
AB still
Casey.
got last year's name curse. I'm going Isaac.
Yeah.
Brody versus Jordan and Alley. Brody's been. Oof. Jordan and Alley.
Wow.
Me versus
Here
you.
we go.
There it is.
Who-
Obviously me.
Oh, my. You're going to get
my.
crushed.
Yeah, you're getting beat.
We need to
baby.
pray
All
for a
right.
healing
Getting
service
beat,
for all of
baby.
our team.
This is
though.
where we take down the 3-0 once
Uh-huh.
AJ
Let's
Brown
do
gets
this.
back.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go to the AFC
All right, in the
matchups.
AFC, where we
So
have
you get wet again.
we have me versus Daniel.
Oh,
My
here we go.
AFC team is tough. I'm going me.
All right.
We
Wait,
have
wait. You going to water bet him or what? Come on.
All right.
what?
Yeah, it's a double
I like
bet.
Water bet.
All right, Tristan.
Excellent work,
we have
you guys.
Tristan versus Nathan. Tristan's on
Ooh.
fire. Nathan's in the toilet.
Hey,
Tristan,
Nathan
we
could
are
come
going
back.
with it. Jeremy versus Judah. It's hard. Boy, that's two tough teams. They both
Judah
posted
had a
some
good
points.
week, but Jeremy's been very consistent.
And Jeremy got somewhat fortunate. You know what? I'm going Judah.
Judah.
If you let me down, Judah, if you let me down, don't do it. John and
Let
Eric
me down, don't.
versus Ben. I don't like either of these teams. I really
do.
don't.
I know there's one
I'm
team
going
that
with
I like.
Ben. And
Wow.
then Eric Polda versus Isaac. What kind of a choice is that?
That's like the
What
toilet
kind of
bowl.
a choice is that?
It's
I'm
almost
going.
like the bottom
I'm going
feeders,
with
but this
Isaac.
early.
Isaac, if you let me down.
Let's see some water bets in the chat here. If you take them, you can send me the video. I'll stream them here.
Here we go.
In the NFC, it is our friend Pastor Daniel versus number 1 Eric Eitenbrock. I'm picking you, bud.
Oh, I like it.
Go.
Because
I
Eric
like it
played
anytime
mediocre.
Eric
He
loses.
almost lost this week.
Yes.
If
One.
you don't bring home a victory,
Yeah.
I'm going to be so mad at
Yeah.
Aaron.
Okay.
All right.
Alright.
Then it's Aaron versus Randy. Guess
Come
who
on,
I'm picking?
baby!
Randy.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm not picking
Well,
Randy. I'm going
In the
Aaron.
NFC, it's not a bad pick. My team is rough.
It's Dave versus Jason.
Oh.
Oh, there's so many
Ouch.
horrible matchups.
Ouch.
I'm going Dave.
Okay.
I believe in denture cream.
Okay.
Then it's me versus Tom, talented team.
Wow.
While I believe in Tom, I don't believe he's going to
That's
beat
correct.
me.
You're going with you.
And the last matchup, it is Sneaky Buggers versus
This is a tough one.
Cashes in.
This is a tough one.
It's not. I'm going Chris.
Chris,
You
wow.
want to take Todd?
Wow.
You wanna
No,
take a
I'm not
side
in
water
on
bet?
this. I have
All
my
right.
own bets.
Well, then why are you wowing everything all the time?
All righty. Well, there we have it for another week.
Oh,
I'd
here
say-
is the pick'em music.
I'd say
Missed it.
we rocked it this
We did.
week.
Considering
I think
everything
that,
else.
but you just need to learn that when things don't work, you just go with it, man.
Yeah.
You just go with
mean,
the flow
that's right.
and let it go and flow with the flow that you go.
We don't get paid to care that much.
No.
So
We
here
don't
we
get
go.
paid at all.
Here we go.
On the way out.
The sponsors pay for the lights, so that's it.
See you next time.
Peace out, man. Did you like my team name because you're Violence of the Lamb? I was
Yeah.
Peace Man.
I don't.
Hey, peace over violence, man. That's why you lost.
My team is not having any violence right now.
Your team is not
They're
good.
going out there and dancing across the field like this.
I like how it's week 3 and you've quit already.
That team is awful. I need some injuries to come back. It's awful.
You only have yourself to blame. Who's injured?
Well, I got 3 on. I don't even remember who it is now because they haven't been in there. I have Kenneth Walker is injured.
Yeah.
Raheem Mostert is injured. I'm starting Braylon Allen,
how
who
I
was a
picked all
decent
of
start. It's just been tough. Let me look at who that team is just a minute.
And by the way, you're not producing. You're the chief information officer, right? Isn't that what we
I
called
mean,
you?
look at that. Josh Jacobs is not doing anything. Jamison Williams
He
didn't
just
do
had a
anything.
bad week.
I mean, it was rough, and I got Walker, Jaden Reed, and Mostert all questionable on the
Jaden
bench.
Reed is
Procurement
injured.
officer.
Or,
Huh?
yeah, Jaden
Chief
Reed.
procurement officer.
Yeah, but that was because you were getting equipment and stuff. But remember when we had that whole episode?